What's up, YouTube maniacs? It's your boy, Mess Hall. So, I had a shipping situation. It did not work out in my favor. So, I just want to do a quick video on what happened, what I did about it, why I was wrong, how the customer made out, and what the post office is going to do about it. Let's get it! Welcome back to Mess Hall Digs. It's your boy Mess Hall in the house. Now, this little story situation is more for a beginner type reseller. It's not really geared toward you Versace level resellers, but it is kind of a cool story. So if you are an experienced reseller, you might get a good laugh. Might get 2-3 good chuckles in with this story. I had a little shipping situation that I had to deal with. So now, here's my biggest problem. My biggest problem is I make all my decisions based on zero information. I like to jump right in. I just jump in and go get it. I don't learn about it. I don't read up on it. I just go. And I'll figure it out along the way. Been doing it my whole life. It's worked out pretty good, so I ain't gonna change it up too much. But when this situation came about, I did about, 2 or 3 minutes of research, figured I'd pull the trigger and make a call. It ended up not working out for me. So I shipped a package and I shipped it using a priority mail label. Now the thing with priority mail labels that you have to understand is it may say priority mail 2 to 5 days, whatever, but it's not guaranteed. They'll tell you at the post office, it's not guaranteed. They're going to try their best to get it there within time frame of the label. But a lot of times, especially in what's going on nowadays, it's not going to get there when you want it to. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes they're really fast. I have a lot of positive comments on how fast my shipping is. But this customer was not going to get his item as quickly as he wanted to. And that's what you're going to have to deal with as an eBay seller, as a reseller in general. You're going to have some customers that get very impatient, waiting for their item. They spent a good chunk of change on an item from you, the seller, and they see that you shipped it priority mail. So in their dome piece, they're automatically thinking, well, 2 to 5 days, I should see this at my doorstep. Well, if it goes past that time frame, you're going to start getting messages. Well, in this particular case, 12 days had gone by and the customer had not received their item yet. Now, I shipped it from Tennessee to Colorado. That's normally a 3 or 4 day process, depending on, if it's a business day or a Sunday or a weekend or what have you. So the 12 days had gone by. Now, he had messaged me a couple times before that. I said, I understand. Let's give it some time. Let's see what happens. But on the 12th day, he said, I want a refund immediately. This is ridiculous. And I kind of had to agree with him because on the tracking, in the 12 days since I dropped it off, it had gone a total of 50 miles away from my house. In 12 days, it had gone about 50 miles. It went right up the road to Nashville's distribution center. It didn't say processed on to the next facility. It just said received in Nashville. That's all it said. And it said that for 12 days. So I went ahead and just issued the refund. I thought it was probably lost. It probably got lost. If it's got nowhere, no movement in the last 12 days, it's lost. So once a package is lost, or even if a package is broken, you got to go on usps.com and file a claim. If a package is lost or damaged, what I always do, I just refund the customer. I file the claim on my end. Priority mail has up to $100 of insurance already on it. I haven't had an issue ever with claims. But on this one, they usually want you to wait 14 days after you mail it to file a claim on a lost package. Now, the general rule of thumb is from the day you mailed it, you usually want to wait about 7 business days before you start sweating, before the panic starts setting in. And then you can file a lost mail thingamajiggy, whatever it's called. You'll see on USPS, lost mail form. And then they still want you to wait on that 14th day. If you still haven't found it, then file your claim. Well, I waited till the 12th day, and they even sent me a message saying, you're filing this a little too early. We usually want to wait till the 14th day, but we'll go ahead and process your claim. So I already refunded the customer. I sent a message. I said, I apologize. I'll do the claim. I got it under control. What do you think happened? What do you think happened? The next day on the tracking, it showed up at his house. The next day. The day after I refunded and filed the daggum claim, it showed up at his house. So, thankfully, he was a solid dude, man, because he sent me a message and said, hey, I got the package, man. I apologize. I said, it's all good, man. He said, hey, send me your PayPal. I want to pay you for it. I know you sent me the refund. But because he was an honest, solid guy, I just said, Merry Christmas, bruh. Just keep it. It was my mistake. I made the mistake. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry it took so long to get there. Just keep the package. I'll learn from this and move on. So the moral of the story is keep your customer happy. Let them know the information. Let them know, hey, I know I sent it priority mail. It could take up to 7 business days because priority mail is not guaranteed. And if you haven't received that package after the 14th day that I mailed it, then I will file a claim and send you a refund. So that's kind of the general rule of thumb I'm going to go with from now on. I won't panic until that 7th business day, and I won't refund the customer or file a claim until that 14th day. But you can sign up for a USPS account. You get tracking information. You can get tracking alerts on packages if you want to. You can order free priority mail shipping supplies. So I highly recommend you do that if you haven't already. So there's my story. I messed up. Just trying to take care of customers, but you got to know what's going on when you're dealing with the post office, especially in these times. You're going to have some antsy, impatient customers that you're going to have to deal with. So just do your best, tell them the information, and I'll see you on the next one.